Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another Wrath of Rakshasa construction update. Sorry it has been so long, but for those of you that are in the area, you know the weather has been absolutely terrible here. We've had several days of high winds, lots of rain. We've had like 3-5 inches of snow. We've had it all. So today was the first day that I really had time away from my other schedule to be able to get out and get some video footage for you. So apologize for the long break that was in between there. But please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, turn on those notifications, make sure you get all my videos when they come out. And as you will see in just a second when we zoom in here, that it appears that all digging on site is done and all footers have been dug. I'm not sure if everything has been poured with concrete, but it looks like for the most part that all footers are complete, at least in the sense that the holes have been dug. Some of them I believe are still waiting for concrete, which will probably happen. I'm guessing this week, with it being a holiday, they're probably maybe only working at the beginning of the week, but I guess we will see. But looking at the site, you can see most of the equipment has been removed from site. So the cranes are no longer there. There's one excavator, I think, and that is it. Or two excavators rather, and that's it. The crane that they were using to lift the caissons up and into the ground has been removed. The drillers, the two drillers that we're using on site, have been removed. So nothing left to do, I'm guessing. It looks like the entire pond is completely filled in now, so I don't know if that's even coming back. I've noticed this in my last video and I forgot to mention it, but the part of the fencing that's in Hometown Park, as you can see straight away there, had been removed, and they dug up some of that because there were some footers were placed over there. And you'll see once we get a better shot around the side as I come around on the other side with on the tollway with the drone. But yeah, and you can see clearly where all the concrete footers that are done, that have been uncovered, are ready. So it does look like the weather hasn't really stopped them, which is good that they got through it. I mean, it's most of the bad weather that we've been having has just been the high winds. We've had on and off rain. We had that one night it snowed. We got anywhere from 3 to 4 inches, and then by the next day it was melted. You can see the water pooling in the site there, and so not bad weather per se, where it was constantly raining, but it my issue was the high winds. We've had winds anywhere from 20 40 miles an hour on certain days, so getting up this high with the drone was kind of impossible, so I didn't even want to risk it. So today winds were only 8 miles an hour, so I'm like, I'm heading out. I got up early, got the drone out, and as you can see, to my surprise, that pretty much everything is pretty well done. And looking from the footage here, it appears that there are still some, obviously, that are waiting for concrete, but you can see on that main site there, especially over by where the picnic area is and up closer to the midway, clearly all those are done and there's concrete. And they're looking down, you can see where the Immelman is going to be. All those footers completely lined in straight line. So I believe those are still waiting for some concrete. And it looks like some over on the closer to the Hometown Park are waiting for concrete. But as you'll see once we go to the back of the park, that there's really nothing left back there when it comes to rebar and caissons. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that everything is pretty much done. They have to get the concrete in, and then the site will be ready for vertical construction, which I'm guessing is going to start within a week or so. And the station area towards the back service road, they'll start there. It looks like there's caissons, the footers that are going to be directly in front of where Demon Snacks are. A couple smaller ones per se. But you can see on the old Demon Q, there's some with the yellow tape that have been put there. I believe they put yellow down when concrete has been poured. The red is if there's still a hole they don't want someone to fall into. But don't quote me on that, because there are what appears to be still a lot of empty holes where concrete still needs to be poured, and it doesn't look like there's anything around some of those. So I could be wrong on that, but so it is good to see that work did progress, even though we had some pretty bad weather. It is hard to, when they're using a crane to lift stuff up into holes, although they're not going higher off the ground. With the high winds, it still can cause an issue. So it's good to see that they got through everything that they probably wanted to get through. Stick around. The end of the video, I do an update on the front entrance, as there was more demo done. For those of you that do not know, I posted a picture last week, I think it was, that was sent to me. So on my Instagram I posted that, but there has been additional demo done at the front gate that I will touch on at the end of the video. But it looks great. So site is basically getting there. Like I said, I really expect vertical construction to start in the next, after Thanksgiving, so that after the first week of December, I'm guessing, is when we're going to see some vertical construction. And the temperatures it's supposed to get really cold here, so I think highs are only supposed to be in the 20s, with lows in the teens at night, lower teens. So it's good that they got all this footer work done. Hopefully all the concrete will be done by the time we get to that cold weather. And now we're going to jump to the back of the park, and those original caissons there that were delivered are the only things that are left. As you can see, everything else is gone. So they have gone through everything. There's what looks like two cylinder rebars left, and those might just be extra. They moved a crane got moved back here, but no additional coaster parts have been delivered. We're still looking at the same amount that were there. So once this starts going up in vertical, I'm sure we'll start seeing other shipments from Clearmont Steel Fabricators start to arrive. Or now that it's cleared up, we may even start to, that there's more space back there, we may even start to see more deliveries now. Now we're going to jump to the front entrance with the news that there's been demo. So what were the old ticket booths where you would scan your tickets. As you can see right there, kind of in the middle of the frame, that entire building structure has been demolished. So now that is all completely opened up. So the old security checkpoint, which is now where tickets are scanned, is the outskirts of the park now. Now I'm not sure what else is going to happen here, but they demoed that one building, so I'm guessing they're not going to demo the old security checkpoint and maybe just renovate it and spruce it up a little. But as you can see, that building is completely gone. They removed it to open up that front entrance a lot more. Now, I did hear a rumor from a park employee that it's that Flag's gift shop that's at the front entrance, excuse me, is going to be expanded and made bigger. I guess we'll have to wait and see if that happens, but there is that nice open plaza now, so it's not so crowded once you get through the gate there and right in the front of the reflection pond. It'll be a lot more open for people to plan their day. You know, people stand around there, they take pictures in front of the fountain. It does get kind of congested in the early mornings when all the people are coming into the park all at once. But you can see from the looks of it, no other work has been done on the entrance itself, the new security checkpoint. So they did remove all of the other debris and stuff that they had fenced off towards Superman. It looks like, as you can see there, everything has all been taken away now, and that's all open. The flagpoles never made it back, so they had removed those a while ago. We do see the holes in the ground on where the flags are going to go, so they still have a lot of work to do on this front entrance for sure. So we'll see that progress probably once it starts getting warmer in the spring. And for those of you that were paying attention, you know that the park went to the Gurney Village Board to get approval for the solar panels this past Wednesday. The first approval was the zoning change for it, so they were able to get that, and now they have to go to the main board and get the final approval, and then they'll be able to put up those panels, and they're going to cover the front part of the parking lot. The entire lot will not be covered in solar panels, just the front parts closest to the gates. So you know, so this back lot here will not have any covering on it. It'll remain the same. It's just up in the front here where the solar panels will be installed like awnings above like carports, basically. You'll park underneath them. So the lot will be repaved. If it's anything like Magic Mountain did, the lot will be repaved when the structures go up. So that is exciting. And when I zoomed out there, you could kind of get an idea on where I am with the drone. I'm basically right over the tollway. And this is jumping to now the back side of the park where I fly up to get the park that's next to the subdivision that's back there, where I fly the drone to look at the back part of the park employee lot to get the coverage of where the track's been stored. That's where this is. So off to this is closest to Superman in that little public park that they have. So this kind of gets you a better look on the other side of the demo that they did. The Flags building is kind of blocking the view right there, but I do fly over a little and you'll be able to see how much more open when you come into that front entrance it is. I didn't really have time. I normally, as you know, I zoom around the park with the drone, just kind of do glances to see what else has been going on. I'm sure a lot of stuff has changed because they're getting the park winterized. but I didn't have time to do that this week, so. But again, thank you for all the support. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.